KCCI investigates a decision that could affect special education across our state. The Department of Education found Heartland Area Education Agency failed to follow state and federal laws. KCCI Chief Investigative Reporter Suzanne Benke looks into a parent's complaint and what's coming next.
Procedural violations, corrective action, systemic areas of noncompliance. These findings come from an Iowa Department of Education decision released earlier this month. Mandated actions include a facilitated meeting with parents, special ed teachers, and others, discontinuing the use of training materials and handouts, training in how to correctly provide special education services. A parent complaint led to the investigation. KCCI Investigates talked to that parent.
I felt a moral obligation to bring a voice to all of the families and students that were in a situation where they didn't have the time, the resources, or the background to raise these important questions.
Chad Johnson's child has autism.
Are you open to describing your life as a dad to your son?
Yeah. It is the most amazing experience in the world. Our son works so incredibly hard every day. The challenges that he faces on a daily basis that he just perseveres through is amazing.
Most actions in the decision relate to the Heartland Area Education Agency that provides therapy services to Johnson's child. But one action point refers to the state system due to the significant nature of the confirmed violations, and the department will conduct focused monitoring to evaluate the statewide system of related service provision. Johnson works as an attorney. He says that skill allows him to represent his family in the complaint. Without that, the cost would be significant.
I would hazard to guess that it could have been a couple $100,000 just to present these questions and present them in a factually backed up way.
There are 9 AEAs in the state that serve public and private students, many of them special education students. In recent years, changes to that system have made headlines.
Can you talk to me about what the decision said?
Yeah, so Suzanne, first of all, there's been a lot of discussion over the past couple of years about the Area Education Agency and its role within Iowa. This decision has nothing to do with that important discussion.
Johnson points to 3 main findings from the decision.
First, did the AEA follow state and federal law and how they addressed and looked into parental concerns about a student? The second we've talked about is access to educational records so that we could understand what had happened with our child and just better understand the perspective of the AEA. And the third principle was the AEA violated and didn't adhere to federal law in the process they used.
What is your hoped for outcome or goal in all of this?
To help my son. And whatever that is, that's fine. I want to help my son, and I want the process to operate and work the way it was designed to work.
Johnson stresses the local school district has been great to work with, as has his son's speech pathologist through Heartland. The individual education plans that help guide special ed students are time-consuming, he says.
The school districts need to have the funding and the resources to provide the education that students in special education are entitled to under the law and just deserve as students within the Iowa public education system.
Suzanne Benke, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Heartland AEA sent us a statement today that reads in part, quote, "We are currently in the process of reviewing the decision and will be collaborating with the department on any adjustments that may need to be made," end quote. The Iowa Department of Education says it is also working on the changes outlined in the decision. You can read the full statement from Heartland at kcci.com.